Okay, so hey everybody on YouTube, it is me coming back at you. So I recently left a video that had my weigh-in number 2 on it, where I lost 7 pounds. But this is not a video about weight loss. This is me coming here to talk about, at the end of my weight loss journey, the plastic surgery. So that's like one of my major goals. Is I'm doing this because at the end I want to get plastic surgery in the Dominican Republic. I've researched it for over 2 years. I already talked to the surgeon. I paid my deposit. So the only thing I haven't done is bought my ticket. And I've already looked up the ticket, so I'm going to be going like February the 12th, I think. And I'll stay in the Dominican Republic for 11 days. I'll be getting a tummy tuck, BBL, and breast augmentation. So I paid my deposit initially back in 2015. And I ended up getting pregnant, so I had to wait 10 months in order to have the surgery done. So I waited my time. Now it's just me having to lose some of the weight that I gained and get into a weight, or get into like one of the, where I feel my body is optimal for me, where I am in a place where I'm comfortable with my body and the results for what I would look like after surgery. I don't want to be like as big as I am now. Before I get surgery. So I got my email that has my quote information. So I was going to tell you guys how much she quoted me. Sorry. A bunch of the information. Okay, so she quoted me for everything listed above, which is your all-inclusive quote for surgery and accommodations, airfare not included, which I looked up the tickets already. I'm from Berlin to go to Dominican Republic. Tickets for February are like 489 euros, which is not bad at all. So I'll have to add that onto the price. I'll have to add that on to the 6,200 USD that I'll be paying. For one, liposuction of the abdomen, armpit areas, bra fat areas, full back, flanks, and waist. Then I'm going to get a Brazilian butt lift via fat transfer. I'm going to be getting a tummy tuck with muscle repair, breast augmentation or breast lift, and then the recovery house, which will be 10 days and 9 nights in a triple room. And you must stay 10 days, but I'll be staying for an extra day. So I haven't decided if I'm going to stay at an Airbnb or a hotel for the first day that I'm there. And then round trip transportation for all doctor visits related to your surgery. And the quote for everything listed above is 6,200, which, yeah, I think is a great price to pay for all of that stuff. And it's something that I wanted. Like, I've been wanting this surgery since 2015, but then I got pregnant with my third child. So I have one daughter who's 10, and then I have 2 sons. So I feel like it's time for me to get my body right and focus on myself. I had another YouTube journey where I was losing weight, and at that time I was like 189 pounds at the end of that weight loss journey. I'm 5'10", so with my height it was a good shape for me, and now I'm just not comfortable at all. So I'm really excited about the DR, going there and being able to go through everything with the surgery journey. So yeah, those are like the major things that I'm thinking about. It's like my major motivation. It's like, okay, Annette, you have to be in the best shape that you can be because you're going to the Dominican Republic February 13th. So I think on top of everything else in regards to me like losing weight, that's like one of the major things. That's like one of my major motivators to like go there. If you can see in like my first video, my feet were so swollen because when at the end of my pregnancy, my body was just so filled with just fluids and water. I like literally 1 week gained like 3 kilos or like 6 pounds something, almost 7 pounds, only in water. My legs hurt so bad. My feet hurt so bad. And it's like, now it's just like, it's time for me. It's time for me to take care of me and me to do the things that I feel are good for me. So throughout the next months, there will be some days that I'll show you guys what it's like to live here. If you didn't watch the videos I posted before, I do live in Berlin, Germany. I'm originally from California. I went to the university I went to is in Arizona. I left Arizona, moved to California, left California, and then moved here to Berlin. So I think eventually after Berlin, maybe in like a year or so, I'll like take advantage of me being an EU citizen, and I'll like go to Spain or Portugal to live, just to try something out new before I go back to the US. Because as I said earlier, my name is on here is German and Chocolate because my mom's from Germany, which made me a German citizen. Because at birth my mom was only a green card holder, and my dad was an American citizen. So with both my citizenships, it's like, why not take advantage of me, not only for myself but for my kids? Because how I grew up, it was like I didn't grow up with that advantage. I didn't go to Germany until I was 11 years old because I had 6 brothers and sisters. So it was like impossible for my mom to like afford for all of us to go. So now it's like I can't afford for all of us to be like traveling everywhere, but it's like you want to provide your kids with opportunities that you didn't have. And because those weren't, my mom was a single mom with 6 kids. She cleaned houses. And it was like opportunities like us being able to travel to Europe and see different places. It wasn't something that she could provide for us, or learn different languages. I speak Spanish, but it's only because, and I was going to say that. So with that being said, I talked to the lady when Sasha in email told me that I wouldn't be able to have it transferred over. I wouldn't be able to transfer my deposit over because I didn't have it written in email. So please make sure you get it written in email if you need to change your date. Don't wait till the last minute. Tell them as far as possible in advance that you can, so that you don't lose your deposit. Because that's what they tried to, Sasha tried to play me and said I couldn't get my deposit back. But then I talked to the lady in WhatsApp, the person who answers WhatsApp, which isn't Dr.Yily either. And she talked to Dr.Yily and they got me my surgery date. Because I'm like, when I talked to the person in the office in 2015, she said it was fine. I'm pregnant. All I had to do was get a new quote because my quote was going to be expired. So with that being said, make sure you get everything in email and writing before they try to take your money and scam you. Not scam you, but you know what I mean. Take your money. So with that being said, I wrote her in Spanish. Because I knew, let me talk to somebody in Spanish, because this other lady is from the US. She don't know what she's talking about. Because she's like, well, I answer all the emails and I've been answering emails. But I'm like, was you answering the emails in 2015? Right? So with that being said, yeah. So that's why I live over here right now. My kids both like fluently. I know at some point in time I'll show them here one of the vlogs, or if we go outside and I do like workouts and stuff like that outside, then I'll show you guys my kids. But they speak German fluently. We've lived here for almost 2 years. And my daughter, she goes to a German school, speaks German. My son, he goes to a German daycare. He also speaks German.